Trayvon, oh yeah. And do you think that's going to make white people want to be your friend? You're like, I don't care. We're the royal black Israelites, and it's the end of the world for you, white devil. And then, of course, they used that in the transatlantic slave trade, because whites were slaves then, too, in most areas of Europe. They called them serfs. And it was the exact same thing. Got whipped, got beat, you know, all the same stuff. So they said, oh, well, black folks, we got the curse of Ham, and they twisted the Bible, so they're allowed to be slaves, too. And then now the black Israelite movement picks up on that and goes, you're just a white devil because of your skin color. And it's nothing but what the Ku Klux Klan says, that they're God's special people. And it's the exact same thing that all these other groups do, saying, hey.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahakadash. Petty Hebrew tongues, correct names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, sister brothers, living this truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Now, as you just seen that devil, Alex Jones, who runs that little, supposed to be a truth show, InfoWars, you know, the truth done hit him. This truth is now mainstream. Everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody knows about it. Now it's not hear no girl if you take it seriously or not, you know, but you do know about it. You heard about it. This truth is now being preached throughout the whole world like the scripture said it would be. And everybody knows who the real Hebrew Israelites are. Now, whether they believe it to be true or not doesn't matter. Because when we speak, he tried to take it and twist it like how Esau always do, be a little spin doctor. He tried to lump us in like we the KKK. You can't say that. Ain't no Hebrews. We ain't did nothing the KKK done did. We don't drag people out their houses, hang them to burn a cross in the yard. So miss me with that, devil. The truth has exposed him as being the devil. And he's mad about that. He's mad about that. He twisted to my, oh, I got the curse to Ham, and they used the translated slave trade. We went through that too. No, you didn't. If you did go through slavery, you didn't go through like the translated slave trade. White people didn't get shipped to a whole nother place and have their language stripped for them and children sold to another people and all them curses of the Bible. That didn't happen to Edomites. That only happened to Israelites. Only one people went through that type of thing. And Babylon the Great is a big person who did that, got it all in the books, the record books of it. So now Esau's been exposed, and now he's angry that we don't woke up. And now they want to make a mockery of it. And now they're trying to figure out a way to stop this awakening. That's Esau's biggest thing right now. He has to stop the awakening. And this dude right here, he done heard the truth. He heard the truth from his own kind. That's why now it's making him bug out. He about to go crazy. Because that's the truth. He can't deal with that. He deals with all kind of conspiracies, you know, theories and all of that, but this is a conspiracy fact. And it's cutting him to the core, man. He can't get around this one. Because check this out. I'm going to play this, man. He had one of his own tell him on the show. Call in. She told him straight up what it is. And she had to watch a video to hear the truth. You know, so I said these videos of pistols, the highway hedges, it is now making an effect on Babylon the Great. And these devils have to do something trying to smother it. But they're not having, like, you can't do nothing against the truth. But only, you know, shed the light more on it. Can't do nothing against the truth, but only for the truth. Check this out. Check this out when this devil heard this.
Hold on, man. We gonna get this work.
And then for callers that are still left on the board, we will continue with them. In fact, let's go to them right now in the order that they were received. Robin in Oklahoma, thanks for calling.
Alex, I remember several years ago, there was a gentleman called into the Rush Limbaugh show. He said he could literally on a computer and a spreadsheet see where America's decline started, financially, spiritually, and anything you could name. It was 1973, and we all know what happened in 1973.
We went off the gold standard.
No, man, no. We started killing our unborn babies.
Oh, absolutely. That too. That's even more important. You're right. Roe v. Wade.
We don't get away with it, Alex. We're not going to get away with this. We're just not. This is reaping and sowing. The whole world has reaped bloodthirsty Edomite behavior.
Woo.
The whole world has reaped bloodthirsty Edomite behavior. And we are reaping what we have sown right now. And it is going to get worse. Side of a miracle, I don't think we can get out of this. We can talk political, we can talk war, we can talk, victory gardens and greenhouses and cows and all that. We are absolutely reaping what we sown.
No, I totally agree with you. I don't know how I saw the point you were making. I was thinking about economy today, but you're right. That's when we started the murder of 60+ million babies and saying they're not humans, and now we say men are women and all the rest of it. And you go look at leftists. I don't feel good at how trashy and dumb they are. It makes me feel bad that they've fallen to such a level. They are literally confused, lost, demonic, hateful, crazy people, and they're everywhere now, everywhere all across the country and the world, and they are literally spiritless. They have no human spirit or God's spirit isn't in them. They are completely drugged out and lost, and they are just rejoicing. They want nuclear war and death, and they want to bring it down on us because they've given up their life force. They are basically living dead.
That's right. They're bloodthirsty Edomites, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. They've been given over to a spirit of strong delusion.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you so much. She made a really great point. Thanks for joining us, and then for callers that are still left in the...
Who? Did you hear that? So she called in from my home state. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, my home state. Robin Falcope told him bloodthirsty Edomite behavior. She didn't say white people. She said Edomite. So she knows her nationality. She knows who they are, who the Edomites are to this day, which he tried to deny earlier in the clip we played. And the tail has been pinned on the donkey, and they're mad now they've been revealed. All their sex trafficking, the drugs they import, everything they done did, they've been revealed, man. And why have they been revealed? Because Yahweh Shai is about to come and light them up. They're about to be done away with. They're about to be, let me say, not done away with, but they're about to be out of power, should I say. They're about to be knocked out of being in rulership. They're about to go into slavery, is what's about to happen to Esau, Edom. And they're trying to run damage control. That was what Alex Jones was doing earlier. That was damage control. What you got Vocab Malone, what he does, he runs damage control. Now they have to stop people from believing that, in particular, the Israelite people from believing that, because there's only going to be a remnant that believe, the hopeful elect. The majority of the nation not going to believe because they don't have faith. They wasn't gifted with the gift of faith. So they can't believe on this new doctrine, this new song, which is this doctrine that goes out. They can't believe on that. So it's only for us believers to get this truth, and hold fast to what we have, because Yahweh Shai is about to come collect that, because these devils is done. This truth, that's it. Yahweh Shai is using his word, which is the Holy Bible, in order to gather his people that have the spirit of him back to him, so he can establish a kingdom on, through them, on top of them, with them, using them to establish a kingdom on earth. It's going to be through the hopeful elect. And your way of getting in the door is your understanding of the word, which is the Holy Bible, the Holy Scriptures. Can you get the truth of that? Can you get the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven? Because that's what this book entails. And these devils is mad because what they did was they put the Bible out there and they put it in a lie format. Plain text Christianity. The lie went out first and it dominated. It went throughout the whole world. That is the number one religion throughout the whole world, is plain text Christianity. Roman Catholic Church spread that through the Holy Roman Crusades. The Roman Crusades that they did, where they killed the true believers and then put that lie of sweet baby Jesus out. And now what's happening? Just like how Esau and Jacob was born, Esau went out first. The lie went out first. Then right behind it, grabbing that heel, right on his tail, is Jacob, the truth. We coming right behind it, and it's blowing all his lies up, blowing it out the system. It's so bad that even, let me go get this article. Matter of fact, let me go get a scripture before I get to that article, because I've been rolling for a minute now. Let's go get this. Let's start out with Matthew Matthew, and this is exciting, Yasharala. This truth is, I mean, it's like a shot to this devil. Like each lesson that go out, we eat the highway hedges, that's like a jab to that devil's system. And that sucker is crumbling. And we are witnessing crumbling. And that right there boosts your faith. You can't tell me this truth ain't hitting like that, man. This right here is knocking Esau off his power hold. You know, the Black Panthers didn't do that. Civil rights didn't do that. Hotel Commander didn't do that. Islam didn't do that. This truth is doing it. Killing this devil. He has to stop it, and it's like he can't stop it. Only way he can try to stop it is he's going to come after us hard body. Trying to use these little tactics they do ain't going to work. So check it out. This is Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Now, how was this accomplished? What was invented? The unicorn, which goes into the internet. These words, the living waters, go on the live streams. Peep that out, Yasharala. Ain't no coincidence. Go on these live streams. You know, get uploading these videos, surfing on the web. You know, these living waters are surfing on the web, and it's like anybody can hear this truth now. Like I could talk to somebody way overseas now in Europe, or way overseas in Africa, and then like technology is hit a point now where they can translate what I'm saying, and I can speak to them, and you know, and they can get it in their language. So there's no excuse for not getting this word. And like with all these brothers we got, start with Great Millstone, from the apostles, elders on down, the brothers that teach the doctrine of Great Millstone, this word is all over the world. It's spreading all over. It's everywhere. You know, they trying to blacklist us and delete our pages, but we just make another page and we keep pumping. So it's like the devil can't stop us. The only way he can stop us is to shut everything down completely. He got to shut the internet down completely. He going to have to do another medical lockdown, keep us from going on the highway and hedges, shut that down. He has to shut everything down in order to stop this word from going out. And he don't want to do that, but he's going to have to do that because the truth is doing what? It's eating everything up. That's even 2/3 know about the Hebrew Israelites. Esau know about the Hebrew Israelites. It's like the gospel that said in that precept. Preach throughout all the nations. Everybody knows we the true people. They know it. Either they want to, you know, accept the fact, or if they don't, but they deep, man, these devils know deep down inside we the people. Especially the ones that's using our identity. They know we the people. So they got to run damage control, man. They trying to gather up their pieces, and the Most High, you know, how about y'all scattering that stuff, like just breaking them down. Like, nah, man, you trying to build the desolate places I said I would throw down. I'm gonna break them up. Why? Through what? My prophets, my men out there speaking that word of me. We the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shah, and we spitting this word out, you know, daily on the highway and hedges, week in and week out, and it's breaking this place down, man, because it's the truth. And I know this truth is hitting hard. Like just last highway and hedge, we wrapping it up. A Jake driving by, he stops and he says, "What camp are y'all with?" So he already knew about the Hebrew Israelites. He already knew about the camps. He asked what camp we was with. So it's becoming common knowledge. And like a lot of times we on the highway and hedge now, Jake roll by, honk the horn, throw the fist up. They know what we doing. They know what's happening. You know, Esau rolled by scared, looking crazy. You know, about to wreck their car because they looking at us in great fear. Like this truth is like, it's become mainstream. It's a known thing now. Now it's becoming just as popular, if not more popular, than plantation Christianity. It's overtaking plantation Christianity. Plantation Christianity is old. It's going out of style. We the new thing on the block. We got that new song in our mouth, which is really an old song, but it's a new song because the devil has put everything in darkness and lied so much that when we come with this truth, it's just so radical to everybody. It's like, oh, what? We who? We supposed to do what? And like, hey, only a few can accept it. Only a few can accept it because this thing is real heavy. It's real heavy because this devil, he done created a whole false reality with his lies, a whole false reality. And it has trapped the majority of Israelites' minds in that false reality. And see, now you need to get the faith in order to break loose of from them. You gotta have light in you. When you got faith in you, you got the light in you, you got oil in you. You got that oil, you know, we can get that engine running. We can repair you, we can renew your mind with this word. You know, we can show you the history of our people. We can show you everything this devil has hidden. We can blow the top off of it, and then you can see the true light, which is Yahweh Shai, our Savior. And like a lot of people been yearning for this type of preaching. They've been yearning for this. They've been yearning for truth. So when we come with this truth, man, they eating it up. That's why he called us sheep. He said, he told Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. What we supposed to feed them with? This word, man. We eating this word, and it's satisfying us. It's fulfilling us. It's filling that void that's been missing in our lives. Now we're getting built up with the truth, and it's like, now this devil can't do nothing with us. Because, like, you can't play me and you know, try to run game on me when I got my ID back. I know who I am. So now you can't fill me up and tell me, oh, I'm a pimp, I'm a gangster. Or tell our women, you supposed to be a hoe. You supposed to go out there and get that money, be ratchet. You know, you can't tell me to go fill that role when now I know my role. No, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm royalty, man. I'm supposed to carry myself in a royal fashion. I'm supposed to walk in these laws and commandments of the Bible. You know, this is my culture. Forget a religion. This is my culture. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is how I'm supposed to live. And when that hits you, the devil's done. Because it's totally contrary to the way how he lives. And so and like I said, he can't play you no more. He can't run game on you. And now you're not going to fit. You ain't going to fall for the snares and traps that this devil is laying. Because now we know he the enemy. We ain't going to be all mixing in, want to party and kick it with Edomites. Nah, man, you the dang devil in the flesh. We about to you. We got to watch out for you. I got to keep a close eye on you. Because you the devil. You know, that's what Alex Jones trying to, they say we the devil. Yeah, you ain't white, you red. Like, we even know them little constructs don't work over here no more. I ain't black, you ain't white. I'm an Israelite, and you an Edomite. According to biblical, you know, records. And then, like, when you put it to the Bible, the so-called white man, to put them to the Edomites, it makes perfect sense. They do everything the Bible said they would do. Then you put the Israelites, it matches us perfectly, man. The Bible is on point, living document. It matches perfectly. Once you get the wisdom of this book, you know, you're going to move different in Babylon the Great, in America. You're going to move different. And you're not going to be profitable to this devil no more like that. Because he can't play you. He needs to play you. He needs you to be dumbed down, docile, and in the dark. That way he can spin you around like the hokey pokey and just hit you with all kinds of experiments. And, you know, you just going to be a willing fool participant because you don't know he the devil. You don't know how to act. Like, the 2/3 think the Esau is good. So-called white man, you tell a 2/3 Israelite so-called white man the devil, man, they'll damn near fight you. Oh, he gave me a job. Timmy is good. So, hey, they gonna see in a minute because the wicked is being revealed. So I want to say, what was I going to get next? Oh, yeah, let's go get that article I was talking about. Boy, I say, you get me going, I'll be going, y'all, Shral. This thing, boy, I love teaching the truth. I love the truth. So check it out. Check it out. It says, UN declares war on dangerous conspiracy theories. The world is now secretly manipulated by global elite. Look at that. The United Nations are now about to run a campaign because they're talking about these conspiracy theories. Because they say the truth. What we spit is a conspiracy theory. Why? Because it's not their narrative. They don't want you to know that the world is ran by a global elite. And we now, when you in this truth, you now know who that global elite is. You know what race they are. You know what tribe they come from. You know, that's the Small Hatters, 1948ers. You know, the chief tribe of Amalek. That's who they are. And they do run the world. And they're getting mad because now the truth is hitting so hard, it's becoming common knowledge. Like, oh, dude, Alex Jones, he had a dude come on the show, Aaron Russo, that exposed the whole plan of one of them. I think it was either a Rockefeller or Rothschild he was friends with. And he told dude everything that was going on. The dude went and exposed him. And see where he messed up at, he went to Alex Jones, because Alex Jones is controlled opposition. That dude, he set up to look like he's a truther and spreading truth, but no, man, he's just another pawn for the elites. And what they do is they use him to get rid of the whistleblowers. Like I said, Aaron Russo went on the show. He died shortly. William Cooper, who wrote Behold the Pale Horse, he went on his show. He died shortly. Patrice O'Neal, which was a Jake, he was exposed to feminism. He went on the show. He died shortly. Alex Jones is a hired clapper, man, to weed out the truth seekers. You go on this show thinking he about the truth, and really they getting intel on you. They're going to knock you off. So, that's it. With this truth, we now know who Alex Jones is. He's controlled opposition. He's set up by the elites. They act like, you know, he getting prosecuted. He going through a case right now, but really they use him to weed out the people that's has a following and they're spitting the truth. That's what they use Alex Jones for. And he about to bug out in a minute too, man. This truth is hitting him so hard. It's like he can't keep doing what he doing no more. Cause he just about to bug on out. Cause this truth done hit him and he can't handle that. Cause deep down inside in the spirit, he know it to be true. So check it out. It says, the United Nations have declared war on conspiracy theories, describing the rise of conspiracy thinking as worrying and dangerous, and providing the public with a toolkit to pre-bunk and debunk anybody who dares to suggest the world government is anything but completely honest, upstanding, and transparent. And everybody know the government ain't that. You been exposed to your little scenario you just ran. You lost all credibility then. So everybody say it's about to be a civil war, man. The people about to go against the government. You know? So it says the UN also warns that George Soros, the Rothschilds, and the state of Israel must not be linked to any alleged conspiracies. UNESCO has teamed up with Twitter, the European Commission, and the World Jewish Congress to launch the campaign dubbed #ThinkBeforeSharing. Stop the spread of conspiracy theories. The UN wants you to know that events are not secretly manipulated behind the scenes by powerful forces with negative intent. And if you encounter anybody who thinks the global elite are conspiring to consolidate power and dictate global events, you must take action. So they want everybody going to snitch campaign. So they trying to get the people, they trying to weaponize the people against the people that's spitting the truth. Because why is that? They're feeling the heat. This truth is hitting so hard. I said, a lot of people now know who the Rothschilds are. A lot of people now know who the Rockefellers are. A lot of people now know that the 1948ers, those people over in Israel, are not the real people no more. Their cover's been blown. So they got to run a campaign, which really they're going to have to come with that sword. Because, man, you lost, like I said, they lost all credibility. So, and to me, that's stupid. Them running this article here lets me know that's like telling on yourself. If you figure, you ain't got nothing to hide, why are you running a campaign against people that's speaking out against what you say? If you so powerful, you got all the world's resources, why you care about, somebody struggling paycheck to paycheck talking about your system? Because now it started to become a collective. And like I said, it's getting so bad, like they call it in there. Even Edomites now know who they are and calling them out. The poor working class Edomites ain't liking the ruling class Edomites no more. They got their war about to go on. Egyptian versus Egyptian. The modern day Egyptian is Esau. So that's about to happen. That's on the books. And now they got a lot of 2/3 Jakes starting to know who a Rothschild Rockefeller is. Oh, Keisha Ray, even they know who the Rothschilds and Rockefellers is. Them people, man, 20, 30 years ago, they was behind in the shadows. Didn't nobody know their family name? I know who they are like that and know what they do. Now it's common knowledge. And they like, hey, man. And what happened? That was the internet coming up. That's exposing everything. You can look up everything on the web. It's coming out. It's coming out so big on all these social media platforms. And what's the biggest thing on the web? The truth of Yahweh Bashaw Shah is going out right on the internet, the unicorn. It's going out. You could set up here and listen lesson after lesson, all these brothers' pages, and you can get fed. You can go to my playlist, go to in-depth breakdowns, get all the breakdowns, of a lot of scriptures in the Bible and get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Bible, which makes you strong as an Israelite. They don't want that. Because once you get this truth, there's nothing they can do to you. Nothing they can do. Ain't even death ain't going to separate you from this truth. From Yahweh Bashaw Shah. So once you get the truth, you done beat the devil. And that's why they like, oh man, we gotta do something, man, for even more Israelites wake up. All the elect are being sealed. They're all getting sealed. Lessons going out night and day, like the sheep getting fat. Like I say, you got brothers putting out lessons day and night. It's so many of us. We like let's say like a great millstone, like a millstone. We just grinding this place into submission. Cause they just coming out, bam, bam, another lesson, bam, another lesson. Here go a lesson. Here go a lesson on this topic. And it's like it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet right now. You get all your questions answered, everything you want to know about the Hebrew Israelites is right here in the system. You just gotta know how to type it up and find it, and all you gotta do after that is pay attention. Like you say, you ain't gotta pay for the truth no more. You ain't gotta pay no money going to passport shop and put no money in the offering plate. All I can do is pay your phone bill and pull up a lesson and get edified. This truth going out hard and heavy, and I'm loving it, man. This is A wonderful thing Yahweh Shah set up. And now, with this thing being set up, what's happening? That devil's been revealed, man. Esau, hey, cover blown. He said, I'll make Esau bare. And boys, Yahweh Shah making good on that promise. Esau's all the way naked. Everybody can see them for the devil they truly are. And with them being known, because they had everything ran as if they're pure, good. You know, that's how everybody used to look at them in the world. Now that's changing because this truth is hitting the vibration, the atmosphere so hard. Like I seen a video where Edomite touched a Hamite, an African, and he wiped off his suit like, you dirty devil, don't touch me. And I'm like, damn, if Ham ain't kissing your ass no more, Esau, it's a wrap. you know, Ham is a big time Edomite, ass kisser. They love them damn devils, man. I think now they looking at it like, shit, I done helped you devils conquer the people of Israel, and what did I get? Y'all done blew my whole country, and my whole country messed up. I can't do nothing. Everything is messed up. Like I did a lesson where a whole Hamite African was calling for us to get back in rulership. The whole world is wanting us to be back in rulership. So Esau's done. Esau's been revealed. We looking for their next move, which you know what their next move is. They got to go get their sword, and we waiting on that, because that's when it's really gonna, pop off. We waiting on you to do that. Cause that's when we really gonna get free. That's our standard gonna get lifted up. So check it out. You just seen that UN clip, little article, and they about to run a campaign. So they about to come hard and heavy at us to try to get rid of this truth. Cause what are they trying to do? They're trying to hide their counsel, their wickedness, their plots, their plans. We calling it. It's like we got the playbook. With the scriptures, we got the playbook. We calling this devil's plays out for they happen. And so with that, the sheep, we calling the devil's plays out like, hey man, he about to do a play action reverse. Drop back in coverage. Man, we intercepting this devil's plans, man. The sheep is able to walk and navigate themselves easily through Babylon the Great. They're not falling for the snares and traps because we calling them out. His little 52 fake out ain't working no more. Why? Because the prophets are like, hey, man, we filling the sheep up. We lacing them up with the truth. Like, hey, man, this devil about to do, he about to do a Hail Mary, man. Drop back, 3 deep, baby. Oh, he about to run to the right. Hey, we going to blitz heavy over here. Like he can't do nothing no more. He needs that covered deceit in order to operate. He needs darkness. Now the light is overcoming that darkness. Now the devil's exposed and he ain't liking that. So this is Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? And we just answered that the prophets know about you. Yahweh shall know about you. So since Yahweh shall know about you, then he reveals his secrets to what? The prophets. Now we know about you. So now we're calling out your counsel. We know what you're talking about in the meetings. Bilderberg groups, Trilateral Commission. We know what you're talking about. You're talking about trying to exterminate us. You talking about trying to take our numbers down. That's why you running these scenarios, and the first people you want to hit with it is us. We ain't going for it. We know what you doing, devil. We know who you are. No, I don't want to go to the bar with y'all. No, I don't want to go to the club with you. No, I don't want to go fishing at the lake with you and your family. No, you the damn devil. And like I know what you about to do. They little plans that come with it. Like, hey man, give me your arm. We like, man, hell no. I know what's in that stuff. Nope. No sir, not gonna go. And look, we making plans to offset what he doing. We already got contingency plans put up. Although, we ain't putting our faith in that. What we putting our faith in is Yahweh Shah and the grace and mercy of him saving us. We're hiding in the secret place of Yahweh Shah. But he also letting us know what this devil's doing. So therefore, we getting prepared. We being prudent. We been prepared for this devil about to do. So when he say, oh, I'm cutting this off since you won't do this, or I'm cutting that off since you won't do that, we're like, oh yeah, I knew you was gonna do that, so I got this over here. Or I knew you was gonna do that, so I put a little something back for hard times, because I knew you was gonna cut that off, because I wasn't gonna comply with your thing. So we know what the scenario is. These devils, they've been exposed, and they don't like the exposure, because now, like I said, they can't operate. They counsel has been figured out. The dark counsel. Like, a lot of us know what's going on more than our elders do that's in the world. They're like, we know what this devil is about. We know World War III coming. We know the famine is coming. We know this devil gonna spread out more pestilences. Like we laced up with the truth. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of thy times. You know, loosely paraphrasing. So we got the stability, and we're light workers. We're children of the day. We walk in the light. So we can see the devil's schemes, his plots, and his plans. We see it. 2/3 don't see it because they in the dark. And they want to stay in the dark. So we let them stay in the dark. Like, all right, whatever. You don't want to hear this truth? Do what you do. And they all stumbling and getting caught up. And they going to be caught up in Esau's snare, in this trap. And it's because they didn't listen. They didn't adhere to the word of the prophets. And that's their own fault. We ain't worried about it. They'll get back right when they come out. So check it out. I want to get... Let's go get 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. Because this is what this truth is really done too. And it says, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Break that down. Said the wicked should be revealed. We now know who the wicked is. The wicked is Esau, Edom, aka the white nation. They are the wicked people Yahweh Shah created in order to do wickedness. That's their job, is to spread wickedness. And now they've been revealed, so we know who to watch out for. We know who not to trust. We know we ain't dealing with Esau. And it said, whom shall the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And he did that. Through what? Who are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shah? The prophets are. So through us speaking this word and feeding our people with this word and giving them this truth, they have now been fed up to where they not going to operate and do what you want them to do in your wicked queendom. So now you lost another one. And it says, so to destroy with the brightness of his coming. Say that brightness, that goes in us being them light workers, man. We in the light. The true light is Yahweh Shah. That's why it's going to be in the brightness of his coming. Because that's when the light going to be fulfilled. When Yahweh Shah show back up on the scene. When Yahweh Shah show up or back on the scene. He's going to, it's going to take him 1 hour to light these devils up. And that's the light that we seeing. That said, hopefully we see the light at the end of the tunnel. We see Yahweh Shah. We see our Messiah. And we know he's coming quickly. So we really ain't worried about what Esau doing. We look at Esau like how we supposed to look at Esau. He's the devil. So we don't care what he got going. We don't care what he about to do. We over here, we're going to build this spiritual temple, the spiritual house. House of David. That's what we're going to do. Until, you know, this devil shut everything down. Which really is going to be Yahweh Shah shutting everything down. Because it's going to be a famine of the word. You know, that's on the books too. That's why we say get this truth while you can. Because it ain't going to always be on display. Because in a minute when this truth get pulled back, that's when that devil going to come with great wrath and great fury. And he going to try to knock off as many Israelites as he can. That's what these devils is about to do. And I just, call Halam Yahweh Shah did. He exposed these devils. And now I know who they are, and I ain't dealing with them. Them devils don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's go to Job. Job 34:22. And check it out. It says, there is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. You hear that? That was a declaration right there. Yahweh Shah said these devils will not be able to hide themselves forever. They will not hide in darkness. In the minute that light is going to shine, let's say the brightness of his coming, the light is going to shine through his men and they're going to be exposed. So now they don't have no hiding place. They can't hide. So now they got to run this death campaign and just knock off a whole lot of people because what? The world has caught on to who they are and what they did. And not only that, caught on to what they doing now. We got prophecy over here. We got future events. We know what they about to do. So they're going to try to put everybody in that biometric system. So we know what this devil is conspiring and trying to do. And he caught up. So that right there, hey, this truth is now mainstream. And it's getting more and more prevalent, more widely known to where, hey, man, Esau got this bring that sword, try to shut us up because we ain't shutting up. We ain't shutting up at all. Yeah, he got to do something, man. He on the clock, man. It's like Yahweh Shah twisting his arm. twist his arm so much, it done broke. Like, man, get your sword, do what you do best, man. He don't want to do it like that, because when I'm doing it like that, attacking us, that lets people know we have the truth. Instinctively, they know we have the truth, because if we didn't, why are you attacking us? We don't have no standing military. We don't have no standing, police force, anything like that. No infrastructure here in Babylon the Great, but yet you worried about what we talking about. What we talking about grouses you greatly. Make it where you can't sleep at night, because what? It's the truth. And the devil doesn't like the truth, man. He needs darkness. He need to be surrounded by nothing but lies, man. He don't want no truth popping off. No. They mess that devil up. He don't even like to. That's like being clean to him. Being telling the lie and living the lie is like Esau being in the mud. Like a pig. That's where you want to be at. So he can stay cool or whatnot. He don't want to be off in the sun, get burnt up. And so we ready for them to do what they gonna do. Cause that's not gonna work. Everything they do gonna backfire. If it's not, it's already backfiring now. I drive down north, see so many damn Edomites methed out, coked out, on all kinds of stuff. So check it out. I'm gonna leave off this. Now I'm gonna get something else before I leave off. This second address, this is 2 Corinthians 13:8. And it reads, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So these devils, I'm looking at their tactics. None of their tactics are going to work. And they're trying, they'll do something to us, back up. Do something to us, back up. Because everything they doing is not working. Because it's the truth. This is going to work. The stuff they've been thinking about doing, Esau, like the one dude was trying to say, get the economy together and climate control and all that, man, that ain't going to work, man. Anybody worry about that? It ain't about that. Like that Edomite told the old dude. It's about that what y'all done did, your sins. Your afflictions, your iniquity. Everything you done did to the children of Israel, you're not about to get everything scot-free. You about to pay for it. She told dude straight up. Y'all gotta pay for that. And we're in the season of payback. And he didn't want to hear that. Because he an Edomite and he got a lot of money and all of that. He don't want to hear he about to go into slavery. No, you might want to hear that. But that's what's about to happen to them. Slowly but surely, it's going to happen to them. Check, I'm going to end off with this right here. I pulled this my last lesson too, but I got to pull it again because it's hitting so hard. It's hitting so hard. And this is 2 Esdras 6:28. As for faith, it shall flourish, and corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Did you peep that? The truth that have been so long without fruit shall be declared. So we are declaring the truth week in and week out on these video epistles. We declaring the truth. And what is it doing? It's overcoming the corruption. Like Esau been exposed, man. Little drug trafficking, sex traffic, slaving, all that's been exposed. All them laws been made to be revealed. Wicked and evil, ain't nothing good about them, and it's just it's hitting hard. It's hitting hard and it's hitting the home. And these devils don't know what to do. What to do at all. Say, as for faith, it shall flourish, and faith is flourishing. All these prophecies, World War III about to hit out. Everything that's happening is steadily increasing my faith. And I know it's doing that for the whole hopefully leg as a whole as well. Our faith is getting built up. And Esau going down, we going up. That's the power dynamic that's happening right now. He going down and we're going up. And he has to figure out a way to throw us off. He got to figure out a way to throw us off. And ain't nothing he can do gonna throw us off. He said, touching out my prophets, do them no harm. So I wish the devil would touch me, man. We'll see what's gonna go down and what's gonna happen to that devil. And these devils, man, they gotta run damage control. They've been exposed. And that's how I know we're in the end time. First, you need to expose them. Once they're exposed, then the judgment comes out. So now they about to be judged. And Esau is not wanting to do that. So with that being said, man, I hope this has been edifying. Kwame Yashar Allah and DTA of Baba Ball. Shalom.